Welcome to our top anime categories. I'm Elvis X from the Empire X Gaming community, and yeah, we're not just going to do best anime, we're going to do worst anime, best anime feature film, and, you know, stuff like that. Now, here's how it works. These are animes where the dubs that have been released this year can qualify. For example, although animes like Tokyo Ravens, No Game No Life, and a few others were only released this year in dub and released last year as subtitles, they can still count towards our picks for categories if we so choose. So since I'm alone, I'll just have to speak for everyone else. In other words, they told me their picks, and I'll tell you what they said. Right, so let's begin. First off, best anime weapon or ability of this year. And yeah, we all agreed that the one that would win, the Sniper Rifle from Seraph of the End Vampire Reign. If you haven't seen this anime, you should look it up. It's actually really good. The weapon, on the other hand, the way it works is this. It got the nickname Sniper Rifle from the lovely people at Funimation, the ones dubbing it, because the weapon is a sniper rifle that literally shoots tigers. The weapon is fucking badass. And probably a furry's wet dream, but that's not the point. Anyway. Yeah, sniper rifle. Kick-ass weapon. Just look it up on YouTube if you don't believe me. That weapon is fucking awesome. Next, we have hottest anime female of the year. And the only ones brave enough to step forward and make declarations like that is Dai and myself, being as how I live the sad, pathetic, single life of an otaku. It's depressing. No, I'm fucking with y'all. But anyways, yeah, hottest anime character. So, from Dai X, he picked Hiyori from the anime that has just started this year, at least for us, Noragami. Hiyori Iki. There we go, I didn't remember her last name. I was thinking on that for a minute. I'm not doing a very good job with that. Anyway, I only picked one, you fucking amateur. I had to narrow mine down to a top 3, which makes me sound like a really horrible person, doesn't it? Either way, Keenan and Mensai Goku did not pick any, so whatever, it's fine, I suppose. And yeah, my top 3 are Roka from the anime Defrag, again, just of this year, Yulie from Tokyo, fuck's sake, Yulie from Absolute Duo, and my number 1 is Suzuka Dairenji from Tokyo Ravens. I know what you're thinking. Really? WTF OMG for real? But screw you, I'm into flat-chested women. And being as how Suzuka's a gothic Lolita tsundere, she automatically wins. Aside from that, though, if you haven't seen any of those shows, well, check them out. They're actually pretty good. Next category, we have Slice of Life Anime of the Year. Again, unanimous agreement. The main ones we had this year were Defrag, The Disappearance of Nagato Yuki-chan, which is a spin-off of The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, and Ultimate Otaku Teacher. There probably were several others, but those were the ones I could remember off the top of my head. Anyway, upon all the ones we watched this year, Ultimate Otaku Teacher is the one that we all picked. If you haven't seen the show, you should totally watch it. It actually makes, it does pop culture references correctly. I know there's a lot of stuff out there that just throws references in there for the sake of being references, but this one does a really good job at it. There's even an episode where they have to compete in a Halo 3 tournament, and the person that's the champion is named Hellgates. as a parody of Fates. So I thought it was hilarious. So, yeah, if you haven't seen Ultimate Otaku Teacher, check it out. Now, best harem of the year. This was a difficult one, being how not only did we get a shit ton of them to where the market's starting to get oversaturated, in my opinion, there's been a couple of good ones, in all honesty. We've had, just to name off a few that were okay, we've had World Break, Absolute Duo, Unbreakable Machine Dolls, and yeah, probably several others out there, but those are just the ones that stuck out in my mind. We also even have some still currently airing in dub. Either way, our harem pick of the year was Tokyo Ravens. I know you're going to say, what, only 2 chicks? But there's only 2 or 3 chicks that like the main character. That's all it takes to be a harem. In all honesty, I know it, but according to the qualifications of what makes a show a harem, it has to be 2 or 3 chicks that all have a thing for the main character. Or dudes if it's a reverse harem that like the main chick. But either way, Tokyo Ravens, if you haven't seen it, it's one of those shows that we all really enjoyed, mainly because it wasn't just a harem. If anything, the harem aspect mainly stuck in the background and was only touched up upon in maybe 2 or 3 episodes throughout the whole 24-episode run of Season 1. And the plot of Tokyo Ravens is actually really kick-ass and actually somewhat original. So, yeah. And no, I'm not just being biased because it has my hottest anime female of the year. I think. Right. Moving on from that, we have Best Action Anime of the Year. Each of us actually did pick a different one in this category. Teenan picked Seraph, Manslayer Goku picked Seraph, Dai picked Noragami, and I picked Heroic Legend. The Heroic Legend of Arslan, to be more precise. So, yeah, it was actually something we all had disagreement on, which, is, I guess, kind of nice. It's a good thing when we all don't actually agree on everything every once in a while. But, yeah, so those 3 shows, all 3 of them are amazing in their own right. Noragami is kick-ass. Seraph is kick-ass. Heroic Legend got greenlit for a season 2, and yeah, that show's fucking amazing. It's done by the creator of Full Metal Alchemist, so thumbs up to that. Anyway, so yeah. Next, we have Best Anime Feature Film of the Year. The other qualification, by the way, before I go on, that we had discussed for like Anime of the Year qualities was we were not going to do continuations. So no Fairy Tail, One Piece, Dragon Ball Super, because that's technically continuation. However, movies for these do count. Like Naruto the Last movie, the Boruto movie, and Resurrection Frieza, or Resurrection F, whatever you prefer, all would count. Because let's be honest, if we did include a long-running series, I'm pretty sure everyone would include Naruto, One Piece, or Fairy Tail, or something like that in their list. So we're trying to avoid that. Either way, Best Anime Feature Film. Sorry for that tangent. I believe Teenan's pick was A Certain Magical Index. The I can't even pronounce that, man. I'm sorry. Either way, the A Certain Magical Index movie, which, again, pretty good, I guess. I enjoyed it, at least. If you haven't seen that series, you should definitely give it a watch, but don't start with the movie. Again, the movies that we all picked do not start with, because they take place at the back end of the series. And that would just be weird if you started with that. Goku didn't exactly pick one in this category, so... Next would be Dai X. His pick was Tiger and Bunny, the movie 2, The Rising. That is a very kick-ass movie, and it actually wraps up the series. It takes place after episode 25, and it is a really good film. I recently watched it. He was hounding me for months to watch it when it came out back in February. And, you know, I just procrastinated, and then I watched it, and I'm like, wow, this movie is fucking awesome. I see why he likes it so much. My personal pick, Tiger and Bunny would definitely be there if it wasn't for Resurrection F. Again, I'm a huge sucker for Dragon Ball Z and nostalgia, and it had both for me. So, I know some people might disagree with that, but, you know, I loved Resurrection F. It was a decent film. Well, it was a great film, and everything like that. So, any of these movies are really good. You should go watch them. The problem is you need to be caught up on your lore with all three franchises, Index, Tiger and Bunny, and Dragon Ball Z, to get into them. But hey, you know. Next, we have worst anime of the year. Hui. We all unanimously agreed on this, and we think Sky Wizards Academy is by far the worst anime of the year. If you haven't seen that show, it's so fucking painful to sit through, okay? There, I said it. It doesn't even know what it wants to be. I'll probably review it one day, and you'll get to hear me rage like no fucking tomorrow on it. This show, it makes me so mad. Anyway, Sky Wizards Academy. If you don't watch this show unless you hate yourself. I'm just telling you that right now. Next, we have the last category, which is Anime of the Year. Now, this one was a bit tricky because all of us had several animes that we genuinely loved. In fact, some of us couldn't even pick one. We had to, you know, tie it with two, narrow it down a bit. So, forgive us for doing that. In fact, Goku is the only one who picked just one anime. So I'll start with him, I guess. Manslayer Goku picked Seraph of the End, Vampire Reign as his anime of the year. Which, again, really kick-ass show. It's still airing for us Americans. So, yeah, fucking love that show. Next, we have Teenan's pick, which his was a tie between Seraph of the End, Vampire Reign, and the Heroic Legend of Arslan. Again, Heroic Legend, great show. And Seraph twice. Dai X's pick was Noragami and Assassination Classroom, another tie. But again, at least they were different than Seraph Teenan. Anyway, both shows, Noragami and Assassination Classroom, are fucking awesome. Assassination Classroom is gotta be one of the most original concepts I've seen in an anime in a very, very long time. And finally, my pick for Anime of the Year was also a tie with Death Parade and the Heroic Legend of Arslan. I fucking loved both those shows. The second any of these actually come out on physical media, I'm gonna buy them all. So, yeah, if you haven't seen them, Death Parade is amazing. It's one of the best shows I've seen in a while. Again, any of these shows are amazing in their own right. This is just my opinion. But yeah, so those are our animes of the year in 2015. As far as what we're looking forward to next year, we have Assassination Classroom Season 2, Heroic Legend Season 2, you know, and more stuff like that. More Dragon Ball Super, which I've been enjoying personally so far. Fairy Tail, and, you know, all the great big ones, obviously. But yeah, I can't wait to see where the anime industry goes from here. Personally, I love anime. It's my favorite form of entertainment media, obviously. And, you know, I guess that's really it. Leave a comment below and let us know your picks for Anime of the Year. or for any of the categories. Weapon of the year for anime, weapon or ability. Harem of the year, slice of life of the year, action anime of the year, honest anime female or male if if you're that way inclined type of thing of the year. And just, I guess I should say hottest character of the year. That'd be more accurate. Best anime film of the year. Leave a comment and let us all this shit below. What was your favorite anime of 2015? And also, do you agree with our opinions, or are you not a fan of anime? Do you think that shit's, for fucking losers and stuff like that? Either way, just leave a comment and let us know what you thought. I'm Elvis X from the Empire X Gaming community, and be on the lookout for more Best of the Year videos to come for the next week or so. 2015's almost over, so I hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, guys. Bye! See you later.